So we met in 2018. It was an evening. I was heading home from work.
Yeah.
You were also going home from work.
No, I had not finished work. So let's say nilikuwa nimetumwa somewhere. Actually, hiyo queue yenu ya magari ya kwenda home kwenu.
The way rush hour Nairobi, you have to queue ndio upate chance ya kuingia kwa basi. So I was in the queue and
the process of just turning to check whether
you
there's
were not turning, you were queuing facing backwards.
I was checking whether there was a car coming. Ndio nione, because I was in a hurry. Mali nilikuwa naenda, nilikuwa nangojewa. So during that process is where I saw this beautiful lady.
And automatically you started lying.
Why?
You pretended to be lost.
So, okay. If you meet someone and you come up with these normal pickup lines, ningekuuliza jina si ungeni brush off. So, kama Mkenya halisi, I pretended to be lost.
And you are already in the queue. And I'm like, unaniuliza, hizi gari zinaenda wapi? And you're already queuing, hata uko mbele yangu.
So, wewe ndio ulikuwa na overthink. Mimi nilikuwa najua utasaidia, utakuwa msamaria mwema. So, I asked her, hizi gari zinafika this place and this place. So, she was humble enough to tell me, yeah, they're heading to that direction. But unfortunately, because of the hype, tukiwa ndani ya gari, okay, let me say, I was lucky enough because where I sat, she didn't come to sit there, but she sat
karibu tu,
karibu.
Just close.
So tukiwa hapo, you are kind of tensed because hata uko familiar na hiyo route, gari kapitia kuhepa jam. So you are like, ai, huku ni wapi? Na mimi nikasema nilikuwa nimepotea. I started telling you, huku kunaitwa Bama. So hii gari inapitia huku ikihepa jam.
I thought this guy alisema it's the first time he's coming to this route. How come he knows every stop?
But hizo vitu zote ukajiekea. So
but basically that's how you took my number or I took
yours. No, I gave you mine so that because in my years of experience unachukuanga namba ya mtu alafu unaanza kumpigia na maybe they are not interested. So I gave you my number knowing very well if you call you're interested.
You really chanced.
And you called. Nikajua.
Yeah, I got home later in the evening. I called you. Nikakwambia we talked a lot. That was the first
and the way I usually tell people about our first child, we talked about, can I say we talked about her in that first conversation we had kwa simu, even the name.
Yeah, we were strangers but we were discussing baby names and things like ni kama tumejuana for long, and it was our first conversation. We actually came up with a baby name the same day. Our firstborn is called Taji, and we named her the same day we met.
So that's how we met, and let's cut the long story short. After a few dates, our first date, I took you to the museum.
No, I've not forgotten.
Yeah.
Our first date was at the museum.
Let me tell you why I took you to the museum. There's hapo museum, there's a place, the snake park. Nilijua nikikupeleka hapo ndapata chance ya number one, maybe kukushika mkono. Sababu utakuwa muoga. Okay, nilijua tu hiyo vibe ya museum, snake park, walking around italetako ka vibe ka opening up, and it did.
And like restaurants kwenye mnaketi mnaangaliana.
Hautaki kuongea because you don't know who hapa kando atasikia mysteries zangu. So that's how our first date went. 1 year later, I decided to take my parents to your place for a proper introduction. But my parents had already met you.
Yeah.
And also mom had already met me. So nikasema officially, acha tuende nyumbani, tuende tuseme give us your blessings. I want to live with this girl.
Yeah, so we actually started living together on our first anniversary.
Yeah.
With now their blessings, with the blessings of both our parents.
But you used to visit, I used to come to your place, you used to come to my place.
Yeah.
It was a lovely 1 year of getting to know each other. Until now we started living together. Then we started knowing each other deeply.
We actually didn't celebrate the anniversary because it's the day we were
moving and we moved. It was
we moved till late night.
Midnight. We settled in midnight. Kakwa tu kulala, tukaambiana I love you. Na siku ikaisha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
him talk about the plans.
So actually my plan initially, before we went for the introduction, I was telling my mom, I want to rasheria this this girl, but she was like, uko na hiyo pesa? So for me, I can say that it's something that I'm planning. I'm really planning.
Let's say at that time you were not financially ready. And
Even I was not even, I was
Even
not even I didn't have anything, let's just put it like that.
yeah, by the time we started
You know, you
living
can be
together,
financially well, but not ready.
yeah, you couldn't manage.
I couldn't.
And there was no pressure, and I thank God our parents didn't give us pressure. They gave us the blessings to start living together, even as we plan for all that.
Yeah.
And just as
And
you said, in God's time.
Your mom told me, hakuna haja uchukue loan, ati ndio
Yeah.
ukuje. So when the time is ready, because my plan and my dream ni kukufanyia one grand wedding, because zile vitu unaniambianga unataka gauniki kama umesimama huku iko na watu 5 wanaiokota huku nyuma.
I love big things and I'm extra.
Yeah.
And I think we'd rather just take time and have
The biggest wedding ever.
yeah.
So
But it's something
that we are
I
planning. We really talk about it. Like tunaongea, anajua mimi let me say I'm a shy person, so pia I'm preparing myself sababu najua kwa harusi unaona
to gather the confidence and dance in front of people.
Harusi nimeenda unaona watu wana dance, mimi namwambianga hii sioni, I think mimi ndakosana na MC mahali akiniambia twende chini namwambia wewe. So pia hii time, apart from looking for the finances and God's grace, pia natafuta confidence ya pia kukukiss mbele ya 1,000 people.
But God's time. But
So when the time is ready,
I can say is I look forward to making the most amazing
na
bride.
the fact that tena venye tumeka our life hapo kwa mtandao like YouTube, when the time comes, you guys will know.
You will see.
Yeah. Let me say, during our dating period for that 1 year, naweza sema the first few like 3 months ilikuwa like tujuane, but from day one when I met you kulikuwa tu na yako ka vibe.
There was just a connect, because I don't remember a day you asking me to be your girlfriend. Deciding that now let's date.
Like we just grew on each other.
I
Like
think the fact
ikakuwa
that we had already talked about having babies the first day we met.
like okay, for me personally it was okay, udemia amenibamba, we are connecting in this way. Nikimwambia my dreams and goals, she's like, by the way, do this, and like, okay, let me say it's rare to find.
But I was like, mbona huyu mtu haniambii if what does he want? You remember at one point I even asked you,
what do you
want from me? Because you're not saying it.
But
unaona, the connection is there, but you're not saying it.
As unajua gangsters unasema we kweli huwezi ona
So
never.
I had even to ask you, so tell me, what do you want from me? I think that's the day.
That's the day I told you.
That
So,
is almost 3 months.
3 months, 4 months,
to know
yeah.
each other. Then now on the anniversary, we started living together.
So after living together, during that process, we were blessed with a baby girl, our first kid. As she said, anaitwa Taji. And things changed for the
We
better.
already had a name. We were just now looking for the owner of the name. The name
Lucky
was
for
there.
us, ikakuja mtoto msichana. That's what I wanted. That's not what you wanted. Can we say you got gender, is it gender disappointed?
You were lucky. We wanted different genders. I wanted a baby boy, you wanted a baby girl. But
For me, I wanted a girl because where mahali nimezaliwa, we don't have girls, unlike you, kwenu mmejaa wasichana. So for me, it was really a blessing to have that baby girl. As I said, things changed for the better. We became,
parents.
can we say, young parents, young up and up parents.
I was at a place where I was not looking for a partner. I knew love is beautiful. I knew I would want to fall in love one day, but I knew that was not the time. Not that I was young. It was the right age maybe, but it was at that time you feel like I want to give myself some time, because I had just started working. I was just feeling like life yangu imeanza ku come together, let me work on myself, and then you just bump into this one person na
anakubamba.
Perception ina change. Unajikuta yani ni mimi nilikuwa nasema siko ready.
Because actually used to tell me that hii mambo ya marriage ati you told me one day and I was like, okay, what are you saying? But I didn't give up. I didn't let you drag me into that belief.
Yeah, let's just say I was not ready, but you immediately changed the perception for me.
Ni God.
Yenyewe ni Mungu, ni Mungu.
So after changing that perception, what do you feel? What's your perception right now? Did you make a good decision?
I'm glad you did.
What if sasa ni mimi ungeni change perception tuseme okay, wewe tukae tu venye tuko. Mahali tutafika tufike.
Cha tuseme tu ni poa, you influenced me for the better.
So unaona, so I can comfortably say you owe me one. In this relationship of ours, let's say kuna time tulishikwa na baby fever.
Yeah, and it was not even 1 year into, less than 1 year into dating, and we are seriously looking for a child.
Like, okay, I can say like ilikuwa so serious that sema ilikuwa inaniletea stress in a way.
Yeah, we had where was the baby fever coming from?
I don't know.
And we were not even
like, we used to just sit down and say I want a baby, and she says I want a baby too. Alafu ni ile mkijaribu unakuja unaniambia hakuna. Hadi naanza kuambia ule mtu ananiuzia sim zime.
No, but God bless us so soon. Not I could take a few. It was just a few months, so you should not even complain.
The first month ajua nile una expect it time tu mko nako ka fever instant. So unaanza kuona kuna mahali hizo njugu unauziwa maybe zime expire or something.
But it's so funny how we really wanted to be parents so soon.
Let me say, okay, for me I wanted to be a dad because I'm really fond of kids. Sana. So hata by now kama singekuwa na mtoto hata maybe people who know me wangekuwa zile za I can. Hauna mtoto.
Yeah. So sema mimi niliflow na influence.
Well, I think influence or something.
Well, in influence because I remember I was also seriously like I want a baby.
You really wanted a baby, and God came through. Blessed us currently. For now we have 2. Na majaliwa tutaendelea. Mama amefunga chapter.
Many more to come. Many God willing.
Amen. Being a young couple and being young parents, like as you guys know, we marriage haikujangi na manual, but luckily for us we had, let's bring in our parents again, parents who first my mom alikuwa anatu guide, anatuambia this is what you should do. Mjue marriage is all about you, the two of you. If you have any problem, msilale mkiwa na mmekosana. Don't bring your problems to the next day. If you have an argument, make sure ni kitu imeisha. Just solve it na mmalizane, respect one another.
Communication.
And you just communicate. Isikue usijiwekee vitu.
Yeah, so the bad days are always there. They will always be there because as long as
our promise to each other ni kukiwa na bad day hakuna kulala naye.
Yeah, you have to talk it out before you go to
hata kama umekasirika aje, hata iandike somewhere. Mimi hata nikienda kulala najua huyu mood zake ni cause nilimwekea mayai moja badala 2. Because that's sometimes hizo ndio vitu unakasirikanga.
So communication is everything. It has really helped us because kuna times before we were able to communicate well, unapata you have an issue but umenyamazia, umefura, the other person won't even know because they are not an angel. If you don't talk, sitajua uko na shida gani.
So I can say tukianza for communication it was easy for you, but you know for us guys ni kitu lazima ulearn. Because sisi tunajiekeanga tu vitu alafu siku moja tu unaangalia mtu unaona una walk out tu na unaenda. So pia mimi imenifunza. I love just sharing things with your woman. Because if it were, let me just say, if it were not for you, kuna vitu maybe singefanya na nimezifanya na ndio maana niko hapa. Because I used to tell her maybe my dreams, namwambia I want to achieve this when I'm this old. Akozileza uko serious, hiyo ni kitu unaweza achieve hii mwaka.
Unataka kufanya hiyo ukiwa 40 years, do it right now.
Do it right now. So the fact that I got a partner mwenye anakuwekea kapin kwa kiti, hakuna kukaa chini, amka uende. So I really appreciate that. For challenge, or let's say for challenges for us, ni hizo tu zilikuwa the communication part, but right now ni kitu tumelearn, tuseme tumekuwa mapro in communicating. Yeah.
We have brought our babies on board on our YouTube channel, and Taji is a content creator just by nature. Like when you see that girl, she's only 2, she's so eloquent and she's so fluent. We've been able to, we've already seen that this is what she can do. But if she grows and decides that this is not what I want, we are open. But for now, we are just encouraging her. Ile saa anataka kuongea kwa camera, we encourage her. If she doesn't want, we are like, leo hataki. This month, she doesn't want. We give her time because she's a baby, and we want her to grow just like any other baby. As he grow, akijua life ni camera. So there are days we just take the babies out to a restaurant, and we don't shoot, we don't take cameras with us.
It's just us.
And there are days when we just now go with cameras, we vlog, and she's so happy about it. Our second baby.
And sometimes pia tukishoot na tuone ni kama hajisikii.
We've never forced
you
her.
just tell her, oh, utaki. That's it.
Akipita kwa, our channel is so natural. Akipita kwa camera, we don't mind. If we are talking and she comes, mom ni bebe, I just carry her, tunaendelea kuongea.
It's not like ati tuki-prepare what to do, tunamwekea hapo kazi, tunamwambia, so Taji atafanya hivi.
No, it's just so natural, but I think she's just taken after me, na naonanga what I'm doing ndio anataka kufanya. Because I think as girls, we always have this, we want to imitate our mothers. So naona, akiona mama ameshika hivi selfie, anataka kushika hivyo. And I try to encourage her. Nikiona kama as she grows, maybe by the time she's 5, 6, we can be able to see what she wants to do. Tuone kama ataendelea on the same line, ama ata deviate to another angle. And we are open.
When it comes to advice on love, let me not put myself in the shoes of a love expert, but I can say personally for me, what I can say, if you just find the right person, I know it's hard to know if it's the right person, but there's a way you just know. If you get to find them, first of all, make sure the foundation you have started with, it's something solid when it comes to truthfulness, just being yourself. Like, sai najua watu wanaanza kujuana, let me not say this generation daka mzee. Let's say now watu wanajuana, kuna hizi highlights, like umeona mdem fulani, there's a way you want to akuone. So kama ni nguo unataka, like unajua uko na Air Force moja, so unataka tu upatane hiyo siku umevaa Air Force, unataka kupatana hiyo siku umevaa slippers. So unapata anakujua in that way, anakujua huyu Ken anakuaga na tudo, but in real sense hauna kitu. So just be open. Akikama hakutaki ukiwa that open, then definitely you know that's not the person for you. And the moment you find that person, na mmeweka hiyo foundation, number 1, mweke God mbele. The rest of the things will just come and flow.
That's the most important part.
Yeah.
Just put God first, because for me, what I tell maybe people who are starting relationships ama who are getting married, put God first. For us, we've been praying together since we met, even before we started dating.
But hizo time safari kama hakuwa baya, cause
hata
nikikupigia credit haiko inaisha.
So if God is with you, things will just work. But as he has said, it just has to be the right person. Because if it's not the right person, hata uweke effort, hata ufanye nini, it won't work. But if God gives you the right person, do not give up on love, even on days when you feel like huyu mtu ananichosha. If God has decided that amewaleta together, put in work, because God atakuja kufanyia hiyo kazi. God atakuja akubembelezea huyo mtu. Bembeleza mtu wako, treat mtu wako vizuri. Atawaleta pamoja, but it's for you to work on each other. Weka work kwa marriage yako. Wake up in the morning, remind mtu wako why you started ama why you are there. And it will flourish.
Things will just flow. Na mambo itakuwa sawa.
Ken, I love you from the bottom of my heart. I love you, and I will always love you all the days of my life. And I thank God for you. I thank God for the person you are. I thank God for the impact that you put in my life and the way you've changed me, even to be a better person every day. I thank you for being the most amazing dad in this world. Thank you for the impact you're putting on our babies' lives. Thank you for what you do for us every day. You are irreplaceable.
Oh, I love you too.
Thank you.
Sasa mimi nianze. So let me start by first saying I want to thank God. I want to thank you for calling me back. No, not calling, for calling me. Thank you for giving me the chance. Thank you for the babies umenipatia, the beautiful babies. Thank you for making me believe in myself and for always challenging me to be better in everything I do and in just creating just a nice environment for you guys. I love you so much, and tunakwambianga, I think sasa tumebakisha miaka kama so in the remainder of the 100 years I promise to give you my everything, my total love, respect. Let me just say, I want to give you the best soft life I can when it comes to marriage.
Thank you so much.
So you just sit back, relax,
and enjoy.
and enjoy the ride.
Thank you. I appreciate it.